Om Shrim Gurave Namaha. Namaste. By way of greeting here from Sadhaka Grama, SRSG, Swami Rama Sadhaka Grama, here at this time, I've asked our teachers to gather so that we have a little sharing by way of not only among ourselves, but also with our wider Sangha community, our sadhakas, our practitioners, who play many roles. The roles of student, the roles of teacher, the roles of initiator, and the roles of spiritual guides for others. And it's so important that we recognize not only roles, but also duties. Not only opportunities, but also ways in which our own spiritual understanding may deepen and unfold for the benefit of humanity. This has been the mission, and this has been the message of our Master, Gurudev, Swami Rama, as well as our saintly beloved Swami Veda. Establishing a mission, establishing a way by which humanity now especially can understand what is happening, looking and learning from the past, understanding the challenges as well as the pains of the present, and making a willful intention for the future. This is so important that we understand that the future is not simply falling back into these habit patterns, but by way of a willful understanding of transformation. And in that way, that evolution of that which has diminished and ended is bound to be created and given birth once again. And in that way, through a new birth, a new momentum, a new layer and level of understanding and awareness can be part of our collective consciousness. As we pray each morning at our morning prayers, Pratasmarami Hridi Sanspurudatma Tattvam, we sit in the early morning and ask within our meditative state, having concentrated our mind at this early morning hour, let us dwell upon, reflect upon, bring our minds back to that center of being, that center of light, that center of love. So this has been our constant reminder for how many years now, on a daily basis, as well as Asatoma Sadagamaya, lead me from this untruth to the truth, understanding truth to be eternal, truth to be having not been simply started by way of some limited understanding, but by way of the perennial wisdom. This is the reflection of the eternal truth. And in that way, Tamasoma Jyotir Gamaya. From darkness, darkness that is ignorance, darkness that is pain and suffering, darkness that is egotism and selfishness, lead us to that light. As Swami Rama, our Master, has often reminded us, the ancient traveler of life is love. So we will continue to manifest our mission as a source of love and of that wisdom, that perennial light. So that the mrityorma amritam gamaya, this sense of a death, a sense of a small portion of life that is simply from birth to death, is not simply all of life. It has begun, it has continued, yes, it will end and it will begin again. So we see cycles upon cycles of these births and deaths. So we're not limited to such a small understanding either of our own personal identities, nor of the identity of humanity, nor of this entire universe, for even that will have its conclusion and its new beginning. So we will learn from our past and we will apply that in our present and bring a momentum of understanding to our future by way of this inner light, by way of this knowledge, by way of this freedom that is the source of liberation and healing.